A helicopter has crashed in Durban this morning. According to the emergency services in KZN, 2 deaths have occurred. Still unclear what caused this helicopter to come down into the Umgeni River. My colleague, that's eNCA reporter Dasen Thathiah, is there, is joining us now on the media view. Dasen, good afternoon. You're still at the scene. What's happening there right now? And you've been speaking to some people who witnessed or may have witnessed the helicopter coming down. What can you tell us?
That's right, Dan. It's a sad start to the week for the aviation community, especially after that incident that took place today. I mean, firstly, it's not every day that those around you would have seen something as tragic as that. Our thoughts are also with the families of the 2 men that were on board that Robinson 22 aircraft today. And although we do know their names, it is still quite soon to share that with the public. But what we can say is that one of them, and the pilot, in fact, was actually an instructor. And I'm standing here just below this bridge. This is the Umgeni interchange. Now, the reason why I'm pointing that out to you is because this is a very crucial part of the road network in Durban. It would take motorists to the south, west, and north of the city through the N2. And this helicopter crashed just beside it into the Umgeni River. And it's just within this dense bush that you're seeing behind us here. You may also be seeing the top of a crane peeking out there from behind this bush. And I spoke to the gentleman that was manning that machine this morning, and although he didn't want to appear on camera, he said to me that what he saw today he had never seen before in his life, and he hopes that he wouldn't have to again. He spoke about the sound, he described what it sounded like, the loud noise as the helicopter came over the bridge. He also says that it happened very quickly, and before he knew it, the helicopter had crashed into the ground there just next to the river. And we believe, according to paramedics, that the 2 men on board had passed away as a result of that crash almost immediately.
We understand now that the civil aviation authorities have begun an investigation into this crash.
That's right, and as they would with any type of incident of this nature, particularly those relating to aircraft, it is necessary for them to conduct this investigation. That is also part of the reason why, seeing how this investigation has just begun, that the cause of this accident is not clear, and that will only come out when they do release that first report within the next 30 days, and they should give some indication. There has been speculation about what could have brought the helicopter down, but it doesn't make sense to share that now. That comes from lay people. Let's wait for the authorities to discuss it. But we did speak to the South African Civil Aviation Authority. Let's listen into what Kabelo Ledwaba had to say.
The Accident and Incident Investigation Division has been notified of a helicopter accident that happened this morning, Monday the 3rd of May 2021. Investigators have been dispatched, meaning that the investigation into the cause of the accident has thus begun. The accident involved a Robinson R-22 helicopter, and the accident resulted in 2 fatalities when the helicopter crashed into the Umgeni River in the KwaZulu-Natal province. At this stage, there are no further details to share pertaining to this accident. Nonetheless, a preliminary report will be issued within 30 days from the day of this accident. The completion of the investigation will be marked by the release of a final accident report, which may contain safety recommendations aimed at improving the levels of aviation safety and the prevention of a similar accident.